Hello and welcome. Matt Ritchie here, coming to you from beautiful San Diego. I'm out here on the bay at the city behind me here, getting some fresh air and sunshine. So welcome. I'm going to shoot you a video today on health. So, why is our health so important? Well, if you're like me, then you believe that we are here for a purpose. And in order to fully live this purpose, and in order to fully live life in general, we need to have a physical body in which we carry that out in. And our health is paramount to keeping this physical vessel, this transportation of a message of our life's purpose to the masses, to other people, to the world. So it's paramount that we take care of our one and only body that we will ever have, at least in this lifetime. So, health is extremely important, and it's the reason that I start week 1 of the 30-Day Best Life Challenge with health, because without our physical health, we're not able to do anything else. So, health, how can we make it, how can we improve it, how can we really take it to the next level so that we can better serve not only ourselves and our family and friends, but the world and everyone on it? Well, I myself want to give you 2 recommendations for improving your health right now. So people talk about going to the gym, talk about eating healthy, all these different topics that are amazing, that will definitely change your life, that will improve your quality of life, that will give you more energy, tons of great stuff out there. I am not a health coach. I'm not here to tell you how to work out. I'm not here to tell you how to, what to eat. I am, however, a human being, and I've been around and I've been in the physical space for the last 15 years of really taking my health seriously, really integrating and experimenting with what works best for my health. So I want to share a little bit of that with you. So the number one thing is breath. Our breath is our number one thing when it comes to health. Because you think about food, you think about even water, breath is above all of those, because guess what? You can go maybe a week without food, you might be able to go a couple days without water, but how long can you hold your breath? How important is what I like to call our breath? What if we, stopped breathing? We would die. We would die. So starting with breath, and I know, of course, you're saying, Matt, of course, I breathe every day. I wouldn't be alive and watching this video if I didn't. Of course. And most people, myself included, don't breathe deeply enough. We don't breathe to the capacity of our lungs. Our lungs have an amazing, enormous capacity that we're only using a fraction of a percentage of. So, breath is one of the things that I've taken extremely serious and really delved into the last couple years. A good friend of mine I got blessed to meet a couple years ago, his name's Christian Minson. He is a breath expert, and for the last couple of years I've been doing his breath flow classes, and I've been doing exercises that he assigns to deepen our breath, to really let us unconsciously breathe deeper, because breathing is not a conscious activity. It's not. You're sitting here, you're breathing, but you're not thinking about it. If you had to think about breathing, you wouldn't be able to think about all the other things you have to do. So being an unconscious activity, we have to program, we have to make it part of our pattern of how we breathe. So just take today and be conscious of your breath. Be conscious of how deep you're breathing. Be conscious if you're breathing in your stomach, if you're breathing in your bottom part of your lungs, or if you're only breathing through your upper part in your chest. Because up until a couple years ago, I didn't even realize we could breathe through our stomachs. I didn't realize we had the capacity to expand into the lower parts of our lungs and really take that deep of a breath. So not only do you need to take deep, full breaths, starting with the stomach and going up through the lungs, through the chest, the upper part of the lungs. But we have to breathe through our nose. And, you think about the times you've been nervous or felt anxious. You probably had short, choppy breaths, and you're probably breathing out of your mouth. Think about someone who's crying, right? They're, I can't breathe. No breath. Your breath is your life force, it's your lifeline, and it can bring you back to center. So focus on your breath, notice it. Don't have to change anything right away, just notice it, and then start to implement, start to breathe deeper. And of course, you don't want to go around consciously breathing deeper. That's not the point. The point is to be conscious of it, catch yourself when you're breathing shallowly, and start to consciously breathe deeper so it becomes an unconscious habit. So I'll put a link to Christian's website. He has a really cool little 5 or 10 minute exercise you can do to help expand your breath, and I think that'll help you. And if you expand your breath, if you continue to breathe deeper, you will have less stress, you will feel less anxious, you'll be calmer, you'll be more centered, you'll be more in your power. Sound good? Awesome. So breath first and foremost. Second, what did I say before was number 2? Water, right? So our 2 top things for being alive in this physical world are breath and water. So, how much water are you drinking a day? 10 ounces? 50 ounces? 100 ounces? 200 ounces? You probably don't know. So, today, tomorrow, whatever day, start tracking how much water you're intaking. Because most people don't get enough water. This is also something that I came to a realization of about 2 or 3 years ago. Even as an athlete in my teens, I didn't really focus on water. Of course, I drank when I was thirsty and yada yada, but I didn't realize how important it was. I didn't realize how important being fully hydrated is, because our bodies are 70% water. And if we let them dry out, if we let them become dehydrated, we are no longer at our best. We're no longer thinking our best, we're no longer feeling our best, so that means we're no longer acting our best. So, second thing is water. Be conscious of how much water you're intaking every single day, because I promise you, if you're dehydrated and you don't even know it, if you start to hydrate more, if you start to add in more water into your daily actions, you will feel better. You will think clear, your physical body will feel better, you will just be a different person. I know this from experience because when I started consciously drinking more water a couple years ago, it changed. It changed my life. It changed the way, my mental clarity, it changed the way I physically felt. I felt better. And another little tip, first thing you do when you wake up, drink water. So go to bed, either have a glass of water or a canteen or however you drink water, keep it right next to your bed. As soon as you wake up, chug some water, because you just went 6, 8, 10 hours without having any water, and your body needs water. So water, for me, I go on I've consulted with a lot of health people, and I'm always open for feedback, so if you have any feedback on this, let me know. But half of your body weight in ounces per day. So I weigh roughly 165 pounds. I need 80 ounces of water a day. So my canteen is a 32-ounce canteen. That means I need to drink at least 2.5 of my canteens every day, minimum. And then if you're working out, if you're doing other activities where you're sweating, you're perspiring, you're getting rid of water, you need to replace that. And we can go into all different things as far as electrolytes and all those other things that you need to replace as well, but let's stick with water. Let's stick with simplicity. If you implement these 2 things, breathing deeper and being more hydrated, I guarantee you will feel better. So, as a part of your 30-day Best Life Challenge, I challenge you to drink more water. I challenge you to breathe deeper. And if you do that, I'm excited to see what results come about of it, and add this onto your already goals. I know we already have health goals. Some people are implementing them now as we speak, and that's awesome. These are 2 small things that you can do. breathe deeper, drink more water. All right, hit the 10-minute mark. I don't want to take up any more of your time. Go be awesome today. Enjoy the now, and we'll talk soon.